Hello everyone, Jukes here, ready for another video. It's been a while since I've done a power scaling content that isn't just who is stronger content. So, it's about time I've gotten to this stuff. As you saw in the title, at least I hope you saw, we'll be discussing Mega Shark versus other deep sea giants, such as Rago and Dagara. The Mega Shark franchise was made by The Asylum. The Asylum is basically the king of ripoffs. They've produced many films such as Transmorphers, Ape vs. Monster, and King of the Lost World. And despite being the king of ripoffs, this is one of the Asylum's more original films. And all because it's original doesn't mean it doesn't have good feats. And you'll see, it gets pretty crazy. And sorry if I sound weird, I'm recording this at late at night, so yeah. Future me will take over, and he will start with the Meg. To start off with the Meg scaling, he should be at least wall level, due to his kinetic energy being around that level, and him being able to kill comeback whales pretty casually. Although, he can scale higher than this. To scale him higher, he was able to tank a torpedo. Torpedoes are usually in the small building level ranges, and you can actually get him higher than small building level though. In the movie, he was able to smash through a coral reef, which in Goji Chronic's video was calced to building level. And that concludes the Meg's overall scaling. A low end should be wall level, a mid end should be around small building, and the high end should be around building. So yeah, let's move on to the Mega Shark. For the Mega Shark to defeat the Meg, all he needs is kinetic energy output. His kinetic energy output is around small town level to town level, and that mostly includes this section. I know, pretty easy. And you're gonna see soon that this will basically just be for the next two segments. Be prepared for that. Let's move on to Manda. So, Manda has one main thing and only one thing going for him, his GPE. His GPE is around large building level, and that's about it for him. Yeah, I know. Pretty underwhelming. Now, let's move on to, well, why would I even have to move on to the Mega Shark when I literally just said, literally his kinetic energy output is many times larger than Manda's. So, yeah. Might as well move on to Rago, King of the Sea Monsters. For Rago's section and scaling, he has some better metas and other stuff like that. And we'll start with his most consistent meta, being large building to city block level. He gets this from destroying many, and I do mean many warships and regular warships. And he also has some decent speed. Well, at least decent reaction speed. He can dodge shots from warships, which are supersonic. And that concludes Rago's scaling. And you already know what I'm gonna say. Mega Shark's KE, or kinetic energy output, is still many times greater than Rago's feats. So yeah, we're just gonna move on to the main show here, and the biggest challenge for him, Dagara. Actually, change of plans. We're doing Mega Shark instead. But, believe it or not, Mega Shark has some pretty crazy scaling, and most of it comes from Colossus, a big robot man. First, he is stated to be the most powerful weapon on Earth. This will pull him above the laser satellite shown in the fourth movie, and this satellite can produce large country to continental plus amounts of energy per second. And the laser runs for about 8 to 11 seconds. You can get from continental plus amounts of energy to multi-continental amounts of energy with 21 petatons at its peak. And now, let's go on to Dagara. Dagara's scaling should be pretty simple due to him having two main things going for him. Number one, having planetary statements. Number two, being above Desghidorah. As I said, for number one, he has planetary statements. As shown on screen, it is said that if he was not stopped, he would have destroyed the Earth. But for number two, he is stronger than Desghidorah due to defeating Mothra on one of their first encounters, and Mothra Leo defeated Desghidorah. He's the next opponent, so it wouldn't make sense if he was significantly weaker than the previous one. Desghidorah still is around planetary to small planetary due to him being able to suck the life out of planets and being able to destroy planets. To sum it all up, I'd have Dagara at about small planetary to planetary, and soon I will show you the results of the gauntlet. So the results of the gauntlet are in. The Meg makes it through the first round with the Meg. Mega Shark makes it through the second round with Manda. He also makes it through the third round with Rego. Unfortunately, he does not make it through the fourth round with Dagara. It's just Dagara has a small planetary to planetary metas, and Mega Shark does not have that. So, Mega Shark is a pretty strong sea creature, don't doubt that. But he's not the strongest out there. So, yeah, that concludes the video. And I'm gonna tell y'all to like and subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next video. See you later.